In the intentions of the European Union's regulatory framework, digital product passports, or DPP, are aimed at promoting transparency and sustainability across product life cycles by providing detailed information about the product's composition, origin, manufacturing processes, and the recommendation for disposal or recycling to be made accessible to business and consumers. The objectives are to support sustainable production, enable the transition to a circular economy, provide new business opportunities to economic actors, support consumers in making sustainable choices, and allow authorities to verify compliance with legal obligations. The advent of data spaces that represent one of the most significant transformations in the contemporary digital landscape can profoundly influence the circular economy and the future of digital product passports. Central to this stage is the idea of a shared, secure, and interoperable space where data from various sources can be collected, exchanged, and used to promote sustainable economic models. In the context of the circular economy, data spaces offer a structure for collecting information on materials, production processes, usage, and end-of-life management of products. The ability to track and analyze such data on a large scale facilitates the identification of inefficiencies and promotes the adoption of more sustainable practices. Digital product passports are digital tools that accompany a product throughout its life cycle, providing detailed information on its composition, origin, production process, and disposal or recycling methods. They represent a significant step towards greater transparency and traceability, two fundamental pillars for realizing a truly circular economy. The Digital Product Passport initiative aims to enhance transparency across product value chains by providing comprehensive information about each product's origin, materials, environmental impact, and disposal recommendations, so closing the gap between consumer demands for transparency and the current lack of reliable product data. Data spaces provide the infrastructure needed to collect and organize the data that feed the digital product passports. Thanks to data spaces, digital product passports can be updated in real time and made accessible to the different actors in the value chain. As described by the European Commission, the digital product passport concept relies on unique identifiers and decentralized ledger systems to provide extensive data throughout the product's life cycle, to fill the information voids and ensure transparency and verifiability of the information. As such, a digital product passport is a structured collection of data related to a particular product, with a predefined scope and agreed upon data ownership and access rights. The intended scope of the digital product passport includes information related to sustainability and circularity factors, as well as value retention for reuse, remanufacturing, and recycling. Emphasizing material traceability and transparency is a critical step to mitigating waste and pollution and facilitating circularity in the industry sector. Looking ahead, data spaces and digital product passports are likely to play an increasing central role in companies' sustainability strategies. The European Union has already laid the foundations for a regulatory framework to support the development of these tools, as evidenced by initiatives such as the proposed regulation for sustainable product management. In parallel, the adoption of emerging technologies such as blockchain and artificial intelligence could further enhance the functionality of digital product passports, making data even more reliable and accessible. However, while efforts continue to increase, the concept faces several challenges in development and implementation. From a high-level perspective, major challenges could be estimating cost and benefits. Business cases are needed to articulate benefits and beneficiaries, costs, and funding models along with analysis of different options. Balancing transparency and protection of sensitive information. Concerns exist regarding how to provide transparency without compromising intellectual property, business-sensitive information, and consumer privacy and security. Authenticity and verification of data. Challenges may emerge from stakeholder uncertainties about accountability and trustworthiness of data entered into the data space. Data infrastructure. The enormous volume and complexity of data to be collected and systematically made available to approved parties requires extensive supporting data infrastructure. Decentralized architecture systems have been proposed as a means for data collection and storage. Yet, many hurdles must be overcome, including interoperability between data systems, data preservation upon exit of a stakeholder, and specifications for uniform dynamic data collection. Risk of creating additional superstructures of little use, if not hindrance, to business companies. Overcoming these challenges will require global collaboration and consensus on issues such as data needs for circularity, data governance and verifiability, unification and standardization to create acceptance and garner participation in digital product passport systems. There is a need to develop a business ecosystem that supports the equitable distribution of the costs and benefits of the digital product passport and, at the same time, innovate business model to support the digitization of circularity within a cohesive governance framework.